South African President Cyril Ramaphosa says he will legally challenge a report that has paved the way for Parliament to consider impeachment proceedings against him over the theft of large sums of cash from his private farm. A constitutional court ruling last week found that Parliament acted unconstitutionally when it voted against establishing an impeachment inquiry against Ramaphosa regarding the Phala Phala report in 2022. Kalden Ongmu has more details.
South Africa's top court overturned a vote in Parliament that quashed the opening of impeachment proceedings against President Cyril Ramaphosa over a $4 million cash heist scandal. Ramaphosa is accused of hiding from police and tax authorities, a 2020 break-in and theft of large sums of foreign currency, allegedly stashed in furniture, at his luxury Phala Phala farmhouse in the northern Limpopo province. An independent panel later said that he may have committed serious violations and misconduct. But Parliament, then controlled by his African National Congress Party, declined in 2022 to open impeachment proceedings that could have forced him from office.
The National Assembly's vote must likewise be set aside because it was taken under an invalid rule that prevented the National Assembly from properly determining whether a ground for impeachment existed. The vote, therefore, lacked a lawful foundation. By a majority, concludes that the report must be referred to the impeachment committee.
Ramaphosa, a wealthy businessman before becoming president in the year 2018, has acknowledged that there was a break-in at the farm, but said that thieves stole $580,000 worth of money that he said came from the legitimate sale of buffalo. He has denied any wrongdoing and has never been charged with a crime. An independent panel set up by Parliament previously found evidence suggesting that Ramaphosa may have committed misconduct, triggering calls for impeachment.
Since a criminal complaint was laid against me in June 2022, I have consistently maintained that I have not stolen public money, committed any crime, nor violated my oath of office. I remain here and am not resigning. May God continue to bless South Africa and protect her people.
The court decision followed a complaint lodged by the radical left-wing Economic Freedom Fighters Party. The ANC's main coalition partner, the Democratic Alliance, has said that it would participate fully in any impeachment proceedings and would not prejudge their outcome.
The DA is upfront as to where we stand. Any political party that believes in fairness and the rule of law and that no one is above the law would support such a position where if the president is guilty of anything, that he should be held accountable. However, there must be a process that unfolds.
We cannot wait for any longer. We've been waiting for too long now. The impeachment process must kick in with immediate effect, and that's what we're going to demand.
The ruling is likely to heap fresh pressure on Ramaphosa and the ANC, which has been shedding support over unmet policy pledges and persistent accusations of corruption and weak governance ahead of municipal elections on November 4th.
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has made it clear that he has no intention of resigning amid growing calls for him to step down over the Phala Phala scandal. Speaking last night while addressing the nation, Ramaphosa said he would take the independent Section 89 panel report on review and would continue cooperating with all institutions mandated to investigate the matter. Opposition party, the Economic Freedom Fighters, also known as the EFF, said it would legally challenge Ramaphosa's decision to seek a judicial review, arguing that the move is an attempt to frustrate and delay a parliamentary inquiry. Meanwhile, the Democratic Alliance, the second largest opposition party, warned that Ramaphosa's application to review the Section 89 panel report must not be used to delay Parliament's work. Caldenongo from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.